What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mel here for another classic review, and today we are reviewing the Goosebumps episode, The House of No Return. But before we begin, did you subscribe? Did you hit the bell? If so, if you want to join the club, you have to stay 1 hour in this haunted house for 1 hour and you're in. If not, well, okay, we need a new guy now. Who's next? But yeah, The House of No Return, and this is one of my favorite. It's like a ghost story, and this is actually a short story from the Goosebumps book, Tales to Give You Goosebumps. I'm not joking, it's actually a short story, which I didn't know. Ain't that weird? But yeah, let's begin the review, shall we? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the details. It was aired? It was the third episode for season 3. For Goosebumps, it was aired on September 13th of 97. And we do still have some people here. It's between the episodes of My Best Friend is Invisible and Don't Go to Sleep. Yeah. Pleasant dreams. Let's see. Okay, I'm good. But let's begin, shall we? So yeah, we get the opening title card of The House of No Return. They're in the middle of an abandoned house, which is actually filmed at the historic 1881 house located in 184 Woodlawn Avenue, East Toronto, Canada. Which, if you recall, like I said before, the series was made in Canada, so damn, they have good houses there. I wonder why they do it. Oh, right. But yeah, we meet our three so-called brave kids, Robbie, Nathan, and Laurie, after shoving Doug, who was one of their so-called candidates, aka they shoved him right in there, for 1 hour in the House of No Return. Meanwhile, let's see. They start around in the night. It's a full moon night. I think Nathan asking for more sunflower seeds. That whole boy, that's a whole bag of sunflower seeds. I tell you what. I've seen regular size, but those are jumbo size. Shit. I wonder why they stop making those. Waste of plastic. But yeah, they start hearing things like the window shutters smashing together. But yeah, they're trying to guess how many hours, because face it. Which of course, they mentioned no one has passed an hour, so soon Laurie wants to take a look. What's he doing? Because he's been quiet. Of course, yes, don't want to, but yeah, she takes a peek on what's Doug doing until out of nowhere she gets a jump scare of her life when Doug begs for them to let him out because he touched his face. No kidding. See him screaming. Soon he gets out and tells them to get out of there. It's there. It touched my face, which Nathan was making fun of. It touched me. It touched my face. Which, of course, they're kind of glad that he didn't make it because they don't like him. Of course, Robbie explains they're a corporation. They only have 3 members. Yeah, but Nathan says, yeah, but they're only 3 stooges. And Robbie says, that's not a corporation. A corporation has lots of members. And guess what's the name of the corporation? Danger Incorporated. Typical 90s. But yeah. Soon, that's when things get weirder. Well, yeah. That's when Nathan's looking for $5 that he's looking for, which, $5? That's major moolah. Back in those days, if you're a middle school kid, $5 is better. $20, you're filthy rich. But yeah, he went to look for his $5, which of course he had to hurry, which they told him maybe it fell off when they were shoving Doug in the house. See what I mean? He spots the $5, but Robbie tells him to hurry up, which he says he's coming. They're about to ditch him. But as Nathan's about to grab the $5, the door mysteriously opens, and there goes the $5 inside the house. Which Nathan hesitated until the door slammed, and he just runs and tells him, "Hey, wait for me!" Wow. What's up with the house? Next day, we meet the new boy, Chris Wakely, talking to his mom because she wants him to explore the neighborhood, which, of course, in negotiation, to make him a cheeseburger with bacon. Hey, there better be bacon on the table. When is there bacon on the table? You better make the deal. Which, of course, he does. He walks to a park where he sees Robbie, Nathan, and Lori just sitting there. That's when they notice him. They know, hey, it's a new kid. Which, of course, they see their new candidate, aka Lab Rat. Soon, that's when Lori starts to talk to him and introduces to the group, Nathan and Robbie. That's when he asks him if he's brave, which he ain't. He says every time he sees a scary movie, he covers his eyes to the scary part. Which, of course, Robbie explains, you don't have to be that brave, you have to do one thing, which, of course, he takes him to the famed old manor, the House of No Return, which he explains why he's called like that. That's when Lori tells the story of the famed house. Began many years ago. There was a rich couple, a husband and wife, who built this house, their dream house, a place to raise their child. And soon after, when the child was born, there was an error in the design of the house where the child stepped on a weak spot on the floor and she fell through the floorboards to her death. The couple were so sad, they slowly went mad, bonkers, until the next day the police arrived. They broke the door down. They found the couple are dead. They took the bodies away, sealed up the house ever since. But mysteriously, after that, children in the neighborhood started to disappear. People say the ghost of the couple took them, but what Lori says, just an empty old house. Which, of course, when Chris asks if they ever stayed in the house, they say, we don't have to because we're founders. Really? Wow. Trick-or-treat! Of course. But, sorry. So, Chris leaves. I think back at Robbie's house, they're watching TV, drinking cola, which, he says, any new business? Hey, there's no new business, of course. And Lori says there's never new business, which, but still bummed out because Chris turned him down. Which Nathan makes fun of, hey, I'm a chicken, la-di-da. Of course, Lori had an idea to teach him a lesson, which Robbie says, rule number 1, how to be brave. Which, of course, he calls Chris's mom, which she tells him that Robbie's calling him to go hang out in the mall, which he, of course, which, wow. The mom doesn't ask who it is. Wow. No wonder kids are disappearing quickly. But yeah, soon Chris meets up with the trio. That's when he tells them the shortcut and bullshit. It ain't no shortcut. They're just heading for the manor. I like the eerie music of when they see the house. But more like a chorus. I think it's like weird melatonin one. But still, when you see that house with the full moon, with the eerie music, that looks good. And people say, wait, is that actually fake? No, that's an actual house. Like I said before, I don't know if that house is still there. I gotta check if that house is still there or refurbished, because that house looks like abandoned. I don't know if they actually used the house or they used a soundstage for that, but it would be cool that you actually use the house inside and out. But yeah, Chris is hesitant. He tells him there's no way, but yeah, he ain't going through until he got jumped by the trio, and Nathan and Robbie drag him. While Lori opens the door, they shove him inside. They lock the door behind him, which of course Chris is trying to tell them to let him out, but it ain't funny. Which Robbie tells them you have to stay there for 1 hour and you're part of the corporation. Which, of course, Chris was coherent, but he decides to buy his time waiting. While the others are waiting outside. They actually, two are holding the door. Which you can see Lori's face. She doesn't think it's a good idea, but hey, it was your idea. You paid the cents. Soon, that's when Chris starts to look around, note the house abandoned, cobwebs everywhere. The first thing he sees, a weird, badly aged bat just fly attack him. Soon he starts to hear weird noises and he about to go through the door. Which Robbie, Nathan hold the door. That's when things start to get weird. That's when he sees a cuckoo clock, says, and this is a good prop. This is the cuckoo clock from the cuckoo clock of doom. A prop because you recognize the bird. That's when the bird turns out to say, beware, the house of no return. Literally, it glows. That's weird. Then, that's when Chris starts to whistle. Like, it starts to make an echo, and then a vase collapses and breaks. Which scares Chris a little bit. That's when until his eyes were widened when he sees a floating broom and dustpan sweeping the floor. That's when Chris is trying to about to leave until he sees what he saw. A floating hammer and plyboard. A hammer nailing the board behind the door. So he won't get out. What she hears the voice is, don't be afraid, dear child. We're coming. We're coming. We're coming for you. What he tries to force his way to the broom? Everything starts to seal. Even a bookcase moves to block the back door. That's when the voices keep coming from the top stairs saying, we're coming. We're coming. We're coming for you. We're here. That's when Chris looks up, screams, and we see Lori screaming. And she says, just want to know you're awake. Which, of course, it was funny, but yeah. What they did was bullshit. That's when Robbie counts the hours. 3, 2, 1. Well, we got a new member. As they're about to let Chris out, they try to open the door, but it doesn't bulge. So, they knock the door down. That's when they're looking for Chris. That's when they find the plyboard. Right there. That was blocking the door. Which, of course, they question themselves if Chris did it. Say, maybe he didn't do it. Which the lawyer said, what's that supposed to mean? Of course, they try to find him, call him out. That's when things get weird. They're about to split up, but Chris decides, nope, I'm going with you guys. They start exploring. That's when lightning strikes and thunder. That's when, as they were about to leave, Lori tells them, guys, they turn around. Somebody boarded up the door this time with 2 nails. Nathan tried to rip the door. That's when it's maybe Chris boarded out when we were in the other room. That's when he heard his voice says, I don't think so. And Lori said, wait, who said that? I did. That's when Nathan had it. He's about to try to rip the board off. Then we hear a female voice say, that will do no good. We're coming down. That's when we see all the doors start to shut on their own. Lightning strikes, everything. That's when the ghosts appear of the couple. That's when they say, children. Our children. Welcome to the house of no return. Of course, they smile when they walk down the staircase, and the trio trying to find a way out until they enter a room and guess who followed them? The ghosts, and they close the door behind them. And they say, where's Chris? And I think the husband says he left, and the other said, left? Out the back door. We didn't want him to leave, did we? Oh no, we want him to stay. We love children. but he made a deal with us. And Robbie says, deal? What kind of a deal? A very good deal. A real bargain. Oh, yes. Can we make a deal? You can't never make a deal that he made. Very pleasing to my wife. And Robbie asks, what kind of deal? And here's the kicker. We promised that we'll let him go if 3 children would take his place. 3 for 1 trade. 3 children. And you know we love children. And here we are, right on schedule. Which, David asks, are you gonna let us go? Let you go. We can't let you go. We're a family now. We love you. And we're going to love you. Forever. 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 And of course, they both start laughing hysterically, and then we hear Lori screams as the lightning strikes the weather vane. And that was the House of No Return, people. Oh boy, was that a doozy. I think it's like karma. This time, I think Chris is the main winner here because, face it, they lock him in. They like children. Chris offers him a better deal. Well, now they have 3 more. Now have 3 more in their happy family of the undead. But yeah, there's actually differences between the short story and the episode, because in the episode, the Danger Club, Danger Incorporated, which is called, walks up to the house, check Doug, and they are startled when he bursts out the door right in front of them. In the story, the trio are fairly far away from the house, and Doug's run towards them. As in, they were never close. They were actually way far. Not close. Of course, here's the funny thing. Here's the kicker. After the meeting Chris, the Danger Corporation are give detailed backstories about the ghosts that haunt the local house. In the book, the club never says this in the original story. And in the story, Chris is forced to visit the House of No Return on Halloween while trick-or-treating with the Danger Club. In the episode, it never stated what day Chris visited. Plus, in the episode, the Danger Club calls Chris from his house to say they wanted to go to the mall. He agreed. Instead of going to the mall, they go to the house. So, yeah. But yeah, let me know what you think of the House of No Return. To me, it's like a karma to those who try to trick the new kid. Instead of him getting tricked, it's all 3 of them who's paying the price with their life. And their new family in the House of No Return. But yeah, let me know what you think of the House of No Return. Did you remember watching this? Well, if you have the DVD, if you've seen this on Cartoon Network when they did the reruns, or in the Hub when they moved to there. And if you read the short story from the book called Goosebumps, Tales to Give You Goosebumps, which is called, I think. Let me see. I think it's called Tales to Give You Goosebumps. Yeah, Tales to Give You Goosebumps, which was published in around the 90s, I believe. Remember, I think it was from the early series, like series 2, I think. But yeah, let me know what you think of the episode. Did you like it? What was your favorite scene? Leave it on the comments down below. And also, if you like this video, give a like to the video. That'll be awesome as well. If you don't, well, we'll see you in the House of No Return then. If you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe, hit the bell, like this video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.